Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet. There is another aspect to your end-of-day routine, and that is inspecting and salvaging any animatronics found in the alley outside the back door. Things are found here quite often, and while we aren't sure why, what we do know is that they can be used for parts, which can mean a much-needed revenue boost before starting your next day. Of course, as with everything else in this line of work, those benefits come with risk. The safest thing to do is to throw it back outside, but then you get no money for the salvage. Choose to keep it, and you run the risk of certain negative consequences, namely death, should the item in question not be as docile as it first appeared. If you do decide to try to salvage it, then you must complete the maintenance checklist. During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you. You can use it 3 times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value. Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now. You have chosen to proceed with the maintenance checklist. Remember, use your company-issued taser to return the animatronic to a neutral state if you feel that it's becoming unstable or aggressive. You can only use it 3 times before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you?
Whoops.
No.
That's gonna leave a mark.
This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place.
Stranger danger.
Just like he asked you to.
Don't you hate getting
All
killed
of
by
those
obscure
little
secondary
souls
characters?
in one place.
Stranger danger.
Just for us.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary
Now
characters?
we can do what we were created to do. And be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Watch. Listen.
Don't you hate
And be
getting killed
full.
by obscure secondary characters?
Connection terminated.
Don't you
I'm
hate
sorry to
getting
interrupt
killed
you,
by
Elizabeth,
obscure
if
secondary
you still
characters?
even remember that
Don't you hate
name.
getting killed by
But I'm
obscure
afraid you've been
secondary
misinformed.
characters?
You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here,
Stranger danger.
into a labyrinth of sounds and
Stranger danger.
smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Whoops. Stranger danger. Whoops. That's gonna leave a mark. Whoops. That's gonna leave a mark. Stranger danger. Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters? Whoops. That's gonna leave a mark.
This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over. This is how it
Whoops.
and over again.
That's
and you
gonna
get to
leave a mark.
Experience it over and over. Never and over leave.
Stranger danger.
Forever. I will never let you leave.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters?
This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over and over again. Forever.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters? Stranger danger. Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters? Obscure secondary characters? Stranger danger. Whoops. That's gonna leave a mark.
Experience it over and over and over again. Forever. I will never let you leave.
Stranger